Welcome back to my top 10 core torching moves. And today's move, you're going to need a mini ball, and you're also going to need a weighted ball. Now, if you don't have a weighted ball, use what you have. Maybe you have a 3-pound hand weight. Maybe you have a 5-pound hand weight. Maybe you have a 16-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Find something, use what you have, work with it. Now, as a very beginner, you might find that the weight is too much. It throws you off, and you start using all the wrong muscles. So today we're actually going to be in a supine elevated position. So if you've been following me, you know that I am not a big believer in on the back core work. So that's why we're going to be on a ball. And if you haven't invested in a ball and you've watched a few of these already and you're like, she keeps using this damn ball, I want you to invest in it. They cost about $10 to $15 and they are worth every single penny, and I promise you it will transform your core in a few weeks, maybe even a few days, and you will feel the difference instantly. So make that investment in your body, make that investment in your health. All right, let's lay back. So as I lay back, I'm going to place the small mini ball underneath my sacrum. So your sacrum is that flat plate feeling thing that's right behind your pants. So my spine is completely free, and now I'm going to move my pelvis into neutral. So if anything, you're probably pushing your pubis bone down, and your back might feel a little bit more curvy or archy because you're used to jamming your back into the floor. So just kind of make that awareness point for yourself. Secondly, you're going to be incorporating the hand weight. So I'm actually going to take you through, this is actually going to be a series movement, so you get bonus here today. It's not just one quick move. Weighted ball comes up vertical towards the ceiling. We're first just going to work with the arms. So inhale, keep your rib cage from flaring, so upper back is broad. Slight bend in the elbows, not to lock the elbows. Inhale, breathe wide into your lungs. So breathe east-west, don't breathe north. Exhale, contract through the pelvic floor. Feel that internal activation. If you're still new to pelvic floor work, take the time to really create that mind-body awareness. You have to understand it mentally before you're going to feel it physically. Exhale, bring the ball back up vertical, slightly towards the knees. Inhale, extend back. We're going for 10. Exhale. My goal is stability without pressing or arching my back. Exhale. My arms are moving independently. Inhale, reach the ball away. Exhale, no strain in the neck. Inhale. I feel very steady. Exhale, no gripping in my hips. Every time I exhale especially, my core is smiling, I'm feeling happy and very stable. One more. Now we're going to incorporate a leg. So lift your left leg, I'm steady and stable. Flex the foot, and now keep the knee at 90, keep the ankle at 90. The hinges from the hip. So it's not a movement here, it's a movement here. The floor is not the goal, stability is the goal. So if I'm only moving a couple of inches, or if you're all over the place, okay, it's called misfiring, your body's trying to grab any muscles it can, I want you to slow it down and go to the place where you feel the most stable and steady. So this is our inhale, move away, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Last one. Now you have an option to add a little flexion. I always caution with flexion. You should feel no strain in the neck. It's not your chest muscles lifting. It's your upper rectus lifting you. So we're actually moving from the lower rib cage. Inhale, pull away. Exhale, lift. My lower back is not pushing towards the floor. Exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale. If it's too much, back off. Last one. And now ball comes vertical. Let's repeat the opposite side. Nice steady hips. Lift the leg. Inhale. I can maybe just move the arm, or I'm going to add that leg in. Exhale. Feel 5 with the head down. Breathe wide into your lungs rather than into your front chest. Really feel stable in that lower front belly. And so some people call it the pooch, I suppose. And so really trying to create some stability in down there. Last one, then we're going 5 with the head lift. Exhale. And ball comes back up. Nice. Now we're really going to challenge you and do double leg. So if I readjust my ball, again, it might scooch or shift. So you're only going to be working with a movement like this if you feel very steady. Your core is pretty savvy. You can really manage stability. Otherwise, my feet are going to be down, or you can go back to your weaker side and do 2-to-1 ratio. Lifting the legs. Maybe take a couple breaths here just to manage stability. I'm feeling the line of the deep core, hug and engage. If you need to and you feel more effective, place an additional blocker ball between the knees and ankles, and that will also help the pelvic floor charge up and stay strong. I can just work my arms here, okay? If I'm just starting to work on stability, remember, I gotta be stable before I'm mobile. Or I'm gonna work double. Only dropping the legs as far as I can refrain from arching excessively, so losing my core, and then dropping my back into the mat. So pay attention to that. Exhale, come back to center. I'm not breathing into the belly, I need it for strength. Keep breathing. Four more. Keep going, nice and steady. Notice I'm not moving too fast. I'm feeling some back work too, which is good. We need those back muscles, it's a part of our core. Last one. Now if you choose to, I'm going to go into flexion. So I can keep my feet down and do the same series, just lift the head and shoulders. Or I'm going to add that leg work again, either keeping the legs absolutely steady, or I'm going to add that lift and lower again. Definitely more challenge and stability once we add another element like the upper body. Now the ball is not a flat surface, so I'm going to readjust it. You might need to take that time. You're doing nothing wrong. This is 7 and 8. 9, no neck strain, or keep the head down, please. 10. Nice job. Now just add a full body stretch since we're on the ball. Let the hips drop side to side. Get a little stretch here. And if you're noticing that the inner thigh and inner groin is creating strain, especially when you're working the legs, ever slightly internally rotate the leg. But also place something between the inner thighs, especially if you're working with the double leg. That will definitely assist in helping the hip flexors back off, so those deep core muscles can be what's stabilizing you, and the psoas and the hip flexors can be what's moving the leg. Rather than the hip flexors being both the stabilizers and the movers, it's just not their job. Great work, and keep practicing.